And when I say that, thank you.
The Golden State Warriors retire Andre Iguodala's number. We will never see another Golden State Warrior wear number 9. And a lot of people like to remember him just for blocked by James. He was dealing with a back injury, otherwise he would have yammed that in. Nobody talks about how the next year, game 3, with the game on the line, he blocked LeBron James and knocked the ball off of him to win the game. But I digress. He was, and people are going to give Lake Up credit. They're going to give Bob Myers credit for him joining the Golden State Warriors and changing the franchise after the Nuggets series. Let's give credit where credit's due. All that go, and Andre Iguodala said it himself. Jerry West is the reason I signed with Golden State. Jerry West built that Warriors dynasty, but that's a topic for another day. Iguodala's contributions to this team was so important because Andre Iguodala was willing that 2015 season to come off the bench during the regular season, and really for 15, 16, 17 come off the bench, right? And he contributed every time. The final series in 15 really changed when he came in. Now, do I think he deserved Finals MVP in 2015? Absolutely not. But he was so important because he could have joined a crappier team and been the first option, but he sacrificed his game in order for the Golden State Warriors to win a championship. And that's what made the Golden State Warriors so lethal in 15, 16, 17, 18. And I know they didn't win the championship in 17. That's kind of why they also lost in 16. They didn't win the championship in 2016, but that's kind of the reason why they lost in 2019 was the reasons they won in 15, 17, 18. And it was because their depth. Strength in numbers meant something. You had guys like Livingston, who could have been a starting point guard for almost any team that didn't have a superstar point guard. You had David West, right? I know I'm mixing up 15 and 16, 15 and then 17, 18, but I'm just mentioning players throughout that. JaVale McGee. You had David West. You had Maurice Spates. You had Barbosa. And I know Barbosa and all those guys, Spates left after KD came. But I digress. You had all of these great, fantastic players. In 19, you kind of had an older Livingston. You had a way older Iguodala. You didn't have the right bench around you, right? JaVale McGee departed. David West was no longer there. You lost key players like that. In 2015, they were so lethal because you had Iguodala off the bench. You had David Lee off the bench, and David Lee was not chopped cheese by that point. Now you have the opposite. You have guys who should be not only not starters, not bench players. These guys should be playing in China, starting. Forget the bench. When you have guys starting who should be out the league, who do you think's coming off the bench?